So today, my friends, what we're going to be looking at is humour. How the narcissist uses humour to put you down, all right? How they say certain things and then they're like, oh, I was only joking. Or maybe they say to you, oh, you know, you're this or you're that. And it's like, oh no, just kidding, just joking. And I'm thinking to myself, no, you meant that, and of course you do as well. And I think like this is one of the hardest things, this is one of the most upsetting things that a narcissist would do. So this is what we're going to be talking about in the video. We're going to look at exactly all of this. And the other thing that I wanted to say to you is, please don't think that whatever they have said is true, because it's not, because they're trying to do it to put you down, ultimately. But this is what they do, my friends. This is exactly what they do. Let's look at this in the video. Okay, my friends, so let's look at this humour that the narcissist thinks it's funny to put you down because they think that they are so entitled to do that. And I just think to myself, whatever you've just said, all right, you've meant that. So it wasn't the fact that they were trying to be funny and it was done by accident. No, they meant it. You see, humour for the narcissist, all right, whenever you're thinking about it, when you know, you got to think of it this way, right? When someone is trying to put you down or when someone's trying to be horrible, I think the first thing that they start to do is they start to use humour, like sarcasm, like, oh, I was only joking, I didn't mean it, against you. Because it's kind of like you can say what you want without getting caught or without there being any consequences. And I feel like that's how it starts off with the narcissist. They say all these things and it's like, you know, they do it because they know that you're not going to say anything at first, and then they think that they can carry on doing this. They think that this is gonna get better, or they're going to get away with it more. They think that they're going to be able to get away with it, and you're like, no, I don't think so. I don't think that that is going to be what happens, my friends. So in this video today, that's what I really want to look at, so that you are not caught out again in this type of dynamic, in this happening, because honestly, that's one thing that you got to be aware. When someone is trying to gaslight you, when someone's trying to manipulate you, this is what is really important for you to know, that this person isn't being genuine, but they're masking it under contradiction, humour, being self-serving. This is all a facade, it's an illusion, it's not even real. This, my friends, is what we're going to be talking about. Just really quickly, my friends, just really quickly, I do go live on this channel every single week, every single Tuesday. If there's any questions or there's something on your mind, or there's some kind of, you know, question that you want answered, or something you've been thinking about for quite some time, I'd say come on over to the live, because I probably will be answering your question. There's a supportive community, so you can participate in the live chat if you wanted to. And guys, it's absolutely free. What have you got to lose? It's just a bit of time. And you know what? If you haven't got the time, that's absolutely fine. You can watch the replay, or you can just sit there and watch and enjoy. And look, it's a vibe. We have such a vibe. You know, because who says healing has to be boring? So my friends, come on over to the live. What have you got to lose? If you don't like it, you don't have to stay. So they're going to use little jokes to get to you. And it's like, you know, when people say certain things and like half of it is true, they're always going to say, oh, I'm joking, I didn't mean it. Yeah, but you did. They did. And I feel like that's how you know that a narcissist is doing this to be nasty, is doing this to get their own back. All right, and this comes across as quite grandiose, doesn't it? Like it's something that they feel that they're entitled to do, and I feel that's quite hurtful. So you're going to put someone else down by trying to be joking, and you got to look at it like that's quite abusive still, because a joke is funny when two people are laughing, okay? But when it's done against you and there's some element of truth in it, that isn't funny. You just kind of think, well, just come out and say it. But you see, this is a form of manipulation. And what is manipulation? A form of abuse. So it's a facade, isn't it? it's a facade when someone's doing this, okay? Because ultimately the narcissist is not adequate or confident enough to be able to say it the way that it is. Because remember, whenever someone is doing something like this, they are doing it because they want to put you down. They want to make you feel a certain way. There is this glaring disconnect between their actions and their words. And you think to yourself, right, how rude it is, how someone would be able to say something like that to you, yet in the second breath they're telling you that they care about you, that they love you, or whatever it may be. It's a contradiction. And what they're trying to do is show how important they are. It's part of this self-importance. And so what they're trying to do is put you down. They're trying to make you feel less important, because if you are less important, then the narcissist is more important. And that's how it works. They try to deflate you so that they feel better about themselves. Again, it's a bit of a weird thing to do, but that's what those types of people do, because it makes them feel good about themselves. So the next thing I want to highlight is hypocrisy and contradiction. So a narcissist is very hypocritical. They are also very contradicting in their words, in their mannerisms, all right? So they'll tell you not to do one thing, yet they do it themselves. Or they can also be very hypocritical when just literally last week they were telling you that they would never do that, and they're doing it themselves. You see, a narcissist is all about, like, whatever they say, whatever they do, it's got to meet those needs or prove a point of what they are doing at that time. And ultimately, doing this, okay, is going to help further and prove a point. That's why they do this. That's why they don't care. They don't have any morals or any values. If they did, they wouldn't be the people that they are. But they use or hide under this veil of grandiosity in order for them to look and feel so superior. You know what? Imagine if you were to hold up a mirror to a narcissist and go, look, this is, you know, this is you. This is you. Look at what you're doing. You know, first of all, they would crumble. First of all, they would not be able to handle anything like that. But ultimately, you see, this is the fragile sense of self. This is the fragile ego. They're not able to do or take on any type of criticism, yet they can tell others and do it to other people. This is why they have no care. This is why they are selfish and only worry about their own needs. Other people, not their concern. As long as their needs are being met, that's what they care about. So if they're putting you down, or if they're putting someone down, that doesn't matter to them, as long as they look good. Because remember, it's all about this facade, all about looking good, all about feeling good. It's always all about them. It's about them getting their needs met. And if they can't, or if you are not used as a prop in order for them to get those needs met or to make them feel better, then if you've ever said anything or been mean to them, they're going to get you. They're going to use information or secrets or things that you have said before against you. That's what they do. Because again, it feeds them. It makes them feel good. And it is a little bit tit for tat. It is a little bit like that, you know, like ultimately what you have to remember is a narcissist is all about themselves. They're selfish. They just want them to be okay. They just want to be all right. And they use people in order for that. But you see, most of us can probably see through it. Most of us see exactly what the narcissist is doing. And it's not nice, is it? It's not kind. It's really horrible. And a lot of you have been able to get out of these types of situations, because no one should be doing that. No one should be making you feel like that. But what you have to do is build resilience, all right? If it is someone that you can't go no contact, because maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a sibling, maybe it's an ex-romantic partner, and you still need to be able to see them, remember why they're doing it. Remember that they're doing it to put you down, to make you feel like you are just not good enough. All right? You have to build a thick skin and not react. Remember, the narcissist loves the react. You know, they love the reactions. You've got to respond with silence. You've got to respond and think, yeah, do you know what? Doesn't matter what you say, doesn't matter what is going on. Like you, yeah, no, it's just not happening. You've got to build that self-assurance within yourself, all right? And it doesn't matter whether it is the narcissist or not. It's like anyone in life. Don't allow someone to put you down. Don't show them that it's affecting you, all right? Always think of it this way, all right? You are better than that, all right? And you can move forward from this. Don't take on what someone else is saying. Those are someone else's opinions. That's what someone else thinks. That's what someone else is doing. Doesn't mean that they are yours. Remember, you know best, okay? And you've got to believe in yourself. So my friends, if any of you are struggling with this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the link in the description box if you would like to book a session with me. Also, check this video out because I'll talk more about it, more about this kind of stuff as well, in like gaslighting, in the facades, the illusion, all of this. Yeah, check this video out. I've also got a journal club and a mentorship, and if you're interested in joining, come on over. Would love to see you there. And I've got a community of like-minded individuals with the Discord server. Again, if you want to connect with others and you want to talk to them, please see the link in the description box. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.